Yeah, friends, how are ya? Welcome to this week's vlog. Guess what? It's a Wednesday. I'm vlogging on a Wednesday. I normally vlog on Fridays and or Saturdays, but today I have a doctor's appointment and I actually have another virtual doctor's appointment in the morning. And since so many of you have been so kind and helpful and interested in figuring out this thing with me, I figured I would bring you along today to my doctor's appointments. Also, I got a new mic, and the old one, this one, is actually technically a better mic than the one I got. They're all Rode, but like you see how big this mic is. The one I'm using right now is much smaller, but this one was acting up. So I went ahead and got a vlogging mic, but there's a huge dead cat, they call it, on it. I'm not gonna take it off. It's like this big. It looks like a stuffed animal. So I feel like it's gonna sound muffled, but it's supposed to be on the mic. So we'll find out together. But today, man, I've been so out of breath constantly. Today I have a appointment at an allergist, which is great because I want to rule out allergies, food allergies, things like that. And I am going to be doing a skin test along with who knows what else. So that'll be fun. I haven't had one of those in a long time. Also, I have had some new symptoms and also some new ideas, I guess is the best way to say it, and I'll go ahead and share them with you now. So I explained in a pinned comment last week that one symptom I was dealing with was my tongue started to like swell up in the back, which was really weird, and had like these pain, like you know how the back of your tongue has bumps? The bumps got massively larger and very painful, which I thought was odd, but apparently that can be related to food allergies. And this one thing happens to me probably once a month that I assumed was always celiac related, so I never really thought anything of it, but it happened to me again. I had to stop taking my Zyrtec, which is an antihistamine. I've taken it every day for basically my whole life, and I had to stop taking it this week, 5 days before my appointment today, to get the skin test. And as soon as I stopped taking it, my body, one thing that happens to me about once a month is my legs have this reaction to where the best way I can explain it is like I feel like I'm rolling in a pile of ants. And it's extremely painful and itching and stinging and burning. And it's to the point where I can't move or else the pain's just too much. And it's happened to me before at like church. And I've literally had to go to the bathroom and take off my clothes and cover myself with wet paper towels, which sounds so dramatic. But that happened again the day after I stopped taking my Zyrtec, which made me think, oh, maybe this is allergy related, not celiac related. And for the days since, including today, it's now been 5 days. My whole body has been itchy, mostly my lips, my palms, and my head. It's so weird. It's not like, it's just annoying itchy constantly, but it's not like the same burning pain as my legs. That kind of kicks it off, and then the following days has these symptoms, which is very odd. But gosh, I've already been talking for a really long time. I want to give a quick shout out to today's sponsor. I want to thank Good Habit for sponsoring this video. Good Habit is super cool. They are dedicated to protecting your skin from blue light, which is something I never thought about until actually I did a little commercial for Good Habit 3-ish months ago, and that's where I learned about these products and got to play around with them, which is, it's such a small world, you know? So they have a really cool school of thought where we are in front of electronics and screens all day, staring at blue light all day, and we think about protecting our eyes, but we never really think about protecting our skin. So they have created this new technology called BLU5 technology, which does a ton of things, including helping to minimize the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. It also helps to brighten and even skin and even protect against oxidative damage. So they have a collection called their Rescue Me collection, which has the Rescue Me Exfoliating Magic Toner, the Rescue Me Clean Scene Micellar Gel, the Rescue Me Water Jelly Dew Cream, and last but not least, this is one thing that I've loved playing around with, the Rescue Me Glow Potion and Oil Serum, which looks super cool. It divides into 3 parts and you mix it together. It's a 3-in-1. So these are full of ingredients that help to soothe and hydrate the skin, including hyaluronic acid and blue tansy and blue spirulina. It's cool that it protects against blue light and there's so many blue ingredients in it as well. So if you're interested in checking out Good Habit and all of their products, I will have them linked down below, and I also have a coupon for 15% off, which is code Michel, my name. So thank you again to Good Habit for sponsoring this vlog. The one thing that I want to ask my doctor about tomorrow is I've gotten so many helpful comments from so many of you, and this one really caught my eye because in a Q&A recently, I showed my weird shoulder trick and I talked about how my family has this syndrome of some sort to where we all have hypermobile joints. And she messaged me asking if it was EDS because she said she has EDS, and EDS, Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, I don't know how to say it, often causes mast cell disorders or mast cell call, I think it's called MCAS or MCAD, which I thought was so interesting. I asked my parents, I said, did the doctors tell our family that the syndrome that we have is EDS? My mom said, actually, yes, the doctor did say that. EDS is normally tied with celiac disease, and all the symptoms for mast cell issues are so in line with everything I'm going through, down to even like the acid reflux. If y'all have been following me for a long time, about a year ago, I went to some doctors because I just kept getting very randomly nauseous and it was just acid reflux. But even that is a part of it. Asthma, tight chest, brain fog, headaches, constant headaches, all of the skin issues I'm feeling, all of the like allergic reactions I'm feeling. So I want to ask the allergist and or my doctor tomorrow about that, about how to test for that, because that would be crazy how it would tie all the links together between this one weird joint thing that I didn't think it was important, or, you know, I've never really thought about it. It's just like, yeah, my shoulders dislocate a lot. So what? But the fact that that could be tied to all of these other health things, even my celiac disease, is crazy to me. So I'm really excited to take you along today and see if we can find out anything about that. I don't want to self-diagnose, but it's just like, out of all of the suggestions everyone's given me, they've all been really helpful, but something about this one, I was like, oh my gosh, like, this would make so much sense. So that was a very long introduction to this vlog. I need to get one more video edited and get ready for the day, but once it's time to go to the doctor, I will see you and I'll bring you along. I don't know what I'll be able to film, but if it's a skin test, they'll probably leave me alone for a while, so we'll find out. In the middle of doing my makeup, but Brook just got home from running errands and look, he brought me a kombucha. So sweet. Okay. Showered, got ready, put on my makeup. It's almost time to go to our doctor's appointment. I made a matcha, so I'm gonna chug this and let's go see what we can learn. On the bright side, my rash is looking a little bit better. That's good, right? Except for all of my other symptoms have gotten so much worse. I feel like my skin's on fire a little bit. I forgot to mention that it's my best friend Kaylisa's birthday this weekend as well. So after we go to the doctor, I want to go try to find her a birthday present of some sort. I already got her an Apple Watch wristband because her husband's getting her an Apple Watch for her birthday and that was the only idea he had. But I want to get her something to go with it. So who knows where we'll go? Maybe Urban? I don't know where to go. I mean, I feel like she would like things from Madewell, but I also feel like if I get someone something from Madewell, it seems like I'm just shopping for myself. TBD. But we could do that together. I thought that would be fun. Okay, I am at the doctor. I always get here early for my first appointments with a new doctor in case there's a lot of paperwork, but I just read back through our email and it said to just text them when I'm here and they'll tell me when I can come up. So I probably arrived early for no reason, but it's funny because this building is the exact same building as my new internist, but she is only doing virtual appointments right now, so I didn't even know where her building was. But one good thing, I was searching this doc online. My internist just referred me to him, so I just kind of made an appointment blindly. But he's very highly rated. He's also young. He's only been practicing for 6 years, but he was rated one of the top docs in allergy medicine in all of LA, and he also went to Baylor School of Medicine. So he's from Houston and I'm born in Houston, so you know, hopefully I'll just take that as a good sign. It says, thank you for waiting, we are almost ready for you, please meet the nurse at the office door. Almost ready for you, please meet the nurse. Now or later? I guess I'll just go now.
You always posting up pictures, trying to look like you winning. I'm writing rhymes in the kitchen, soaking in moments we live in, yeah. You got the nerve to be on me, faking your life for the IG. If you got my number,
guys, I can't believe it. I actually have some answers. And also, wow, what a different experience here than that one nurse that was so mean to me. This doctor was the nicest guy. I told Brook, I don't mean this in a mean way, so I hope it doesn't sound mean, but he kind of reminded me of Bambi, like very, very timid and shy, but so kind and so thorough. And I was literally there for 2 hours and there was someone in the room the majority of the time, whether it was the nurse or him, and he came back to check in on me and go over test results and stuff with me. So nice, so kind. He told me, like, tell me everything you want to tell me, like, don't feel rushed, we have plenty of time. Just the kindest guy, really appreciate him. But I have some food allergies, and in addition to that, tomorrow now I'm going to get blood work, so I'll continue this vlog till tomorrow, but I'm gonna get blood work because he does think that mast cell activation syndrome sounds pretty on par, especially given my lifelong digestive issues. Even though cutting out gluten, my digestive issues have gotten better thanks to celiac disease, but not completely gone away. So given the fact that I have a pre-existing autoimmune condition and EDS likely runs in my family, which is that whole shoulder thing and my sister's jaw surgery, and my current symptoms, he does want me to get tested for that. But the issue with that, apparently the only way to really test for it is by testing tryptase levels, which you have to get a baseline level because everyone's baseline can be different, and then you have to get another level when you're having a flare-up. So technically I'm having a flare-up now, so there's a chance that if my tryptase is like far above average, it could be confirmed, but otherwise if it's not above average, then we don't know what my baseline actually is, and I would have to wait to get another blood test when I'm feeling normal again. But he's gonna give me a cream for my rashes, which is awesome. They're actually looking pretty good today. But you wanna hear what my food allergies are? I have 2 kind of moderate to severe, and then I have 4 mild. I'll start off with the mild. He said he wants me to be strict about these at least until the everything goes back to normal, and then he said we could possibly reintroduce the mild allergens once I'm feeling good again. I'm gonna put you there. Some guy just pulled in behind me, but whatever. So he said we could possibly introduce the mild allergens maybe one day when things are getting back to normal, but the more severe ones I have to be strict about forever, which sucks. So the mild are hazelnut, peanut. I had peanut butter in my oatmeal this morning, pecan, and sesame seed, which I had tahini last night. So those are the ones I have to be strict about only for a while. But the 2 that are more severe are egg whites. Egg yolk is totally fine. Not the slightest bit of sensitivity to that, but egg white was pretty reactive. And black bass. I don't know the last time I had black bass, but I was once told, probably 4 or 5 years ago, from a blood test that I was allergic to eggs, so I cut them out. And then probably a year or 2 ago now, I was told that I had outgrown the egg allergy from another blood test, so I had reintroduced eggs. But I have been very mindful of not eating eggs ever since this came back. Not super strict about it, like I'm sure it's been baked into things, but I've been much more cautious in not having scrambles or anything like that. So that's so interesting. So I still have that, I have that doctor's appointment tomorrow with my internist, which now I feel like is not really that necessary because I was going to ask her about mast cell activation syndrome, but I didn't know if that was a question for my internist or for an allergist, and he seemed to answer it. But it's too last minute for me to cancel on her. That would not be cool of me. So I guess I'll just kind of talk through these things with her and get her opinion, which I don't know what my copay is going to be for that. Also, that cost $612. $612. And I have to go back to do the environmental one as well. I don't have to, but he suggests it. So all in all, $1,200. That was $600 to get stabbed in the back 77 times. It's worth it. It's worth my health. I'm very thankful that we do have emergency funds for something like this. It's annoyingly painful. Spend money on things that you don't want to spend money on, like bills and rent and health-related things. This is why I avoid medical things, even though I know it's important. But I'm just very thankful to be on the track to answers. So that being said, let's quickly do something fun. Gosh, I'm really hungry though. Maybe I'll swing by home. What are you boys doing? Oh. Oh. You're so sweet. Here's the official plan. Brooke and I are gonna go quickly try to find something for Kaylee's tonight. Maybe pick up dinner. Are we picking up dinner somewhere?
Yep.
Pick up dinner because I don't feel like cooking tonight. And then I'm gonna come home and edit a video late night tonight, and then tomorrow do all the other things. That's the plan. We're trying to teach Max eye contact. That's the next trick we're teaching him. We're at Urban and I'm trying to find like a home decor thing for Kaylee, and maybe also like a sweater because it's almost fall. Maybe a candle. Can't go wrong with that, but I feel like that's not very personal. I love this. She loves things in amber jars, so I'm gonna get her a PF Candle Co. candle. She also loves white sweaters, and I shouldn't get her more of what she already has, but like, I gotta get her what she likes, right? So I think I'm gonna find a white sweater for her and this candle and an Apple Watch band that I already got her. That's a good well-rounded present. So I'm debating between this one, which is kind of a V-neck, or this, which is almost the same. Can you hold the other side of this, baby? This is almost the same, but has like, what do you think looks more like Kaylee's? This one or that one?
Or that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That? You think she'd be okay with that deep of a V-neck?
Maybe not.
Maybe not?
I don't know.
I don't either.
Get this one.
I mean, I'll get her a gift receipt anyways. Okay, I'll get her this one. This one's fun. This one's free people-y, and it looks very cozy with a candle. Are you getting boba?
It's tiramisu milk tea.
Oh, I don't know, but that sounds so good. Let's do it. Good morning, day 2 of the vlog. It's Thursday morning. I'm 10 minutes away from my virtual appointment with my doctor to discuss EDS and how officially getting diagnosed with that would work or what it would look like. But I was looking online about all these hyper flexibility things that I just thought were normal. Like I thought everybody could do this with their thumb or do a right angle with their pinky or, you know, make their elbow go more than 180 degrees or like my weird shoulder thing. I thought I knew the shoulder thing was weird, but I thought all the rest of these things were normal. So reading online that those are indicators, I'm like, what the heck? I asked Brooke, I was like, can you do this with your thumb? And he like goes, no. And I was like, can you do this with your pinky? And he goes, no. And I was like, is that not normal? Which is so interesting. It's so good to be, I feel like, on a path of answers between the allergies and possibly a disorder or a syndrome that would tie everything in together. So here goes this appointment, and then I'll take you along with me to my blood test, and I'm gonna ask this doctor if I'm already going to get stabbed once today, if there's any other thing she wants to test for while I'm there, because I almost booked an appointment at the same quest as the mean nurse because I thought it was on a different address, and right before I clicked book I was like, wait, let me double check this address, and it was on like the side street of the address I thought, which was the exact same location, and I was like, oh no, that would have been so bad, especially because I don't know if y'all read my comment, but I did end up leaving that nurse a review, even though I felt so out of character for me. I did it, which I'm proud of it in a weird way. But okay, I'm gonna get set up for this. Drinking a lot of water for the blood test.
You can get rashes, obviously. Mm-hmm. But also allergy symptoms like nasal congestion. Do you get that?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
And headaches, diarrhea.
Mm-hmm. I do still have persistent GI issues, but yet again always assumed it was celiac related.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, most likely. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that would be histamine release, but we could add histamine to the labs. Yeah.
Okay. I did start taking Zyrtec again yesterday. I don't know if that has any.
It probably, if you really have a serious mast cell problem, it probably wouldn't cover it up completely.
Okay.
So, yeah. Did you see? Was it Dr. that you saw?
Yeah, he's so nice.
He is a nice guy. Yeah, he used to be in our group.
He's very kind. I was there for 2.5 hours, and he was very attentive. I was like, wow.
That's good. He's a nice guy.
It's a lot of time for you. Yeah.
Well, you were interesting, I guess.
I'll take it as a compliment.
Necessarily good.
Yeah, that's true. That's not always a good thing.
Yeah, but I mean, even if you have that Ehlers-Danlos and the mast cell stuff, it's that's livable.
Yeah, it's no big deal for sure.
You can treat that.
If anything, I'd just be glad to like at least feel like there's a name for it and I'm not crazy, and then just like put it to rest and you know.
That's a good attitude.
Yeah.
Okay, take care.
Thank you
talk
so
to you
much.
when we get the labs back.
That sounds great. Thank you.
Okay.
Bye. So yeah, she thinks it's likely too. Along with my blood work, she's just wanting to check my histamines, but I actually doubled up on antihistamines yesterday because he told me I could do that after not taking antihistamines for 5 days, and then just with all of the allergy testing that I did. So I don't know if testing histamines in the blood is smart right now, but whatever. Sure, I'll do it. That being said, let's go get blood testing. I feel like I'm on the track to answers, which is awesome. She said that there's no real way to diagnose EDS besides just the symptoms, which seems like I do have it. Like I showed her some of the hypermobility, flexibility things. But from what I was reading, I know that's every doctor's pet peeve is like, from what I was reading, but that you can do a biopsy and such to kind of diagnose it. The question is, do I really need a diagnosis? Or if enough doctors are like, yeah, that makes sense, is that a diagnosis? Whatever it is, I feel glad to be getting answers, so that's cool. Okay, at a new quest. Praying for a much better experience than last time, but gonna head in, gonna get my blood test, and let's do it. Well, the nurse was much nicer, but took her multiple tries as well, which, I feel like maybe I didn't do a good job of explaining it last time. The actual needle doesn't really bother me. It was the nurse's attitude last time. This time was significantly more painful physically than last time, but the fact that it was a nice nurse, it didn't even matter. I did tell her though about the butterfly needle, and she kind of was like, oh, okay. And she opened up her drawer and I didn't see a single butterfly needle in there. So she just used a regular needle, and this one, she put it in and she did the thing where they like kind of dig around trying to find it, and I was like, But it's fine. But she did say, oh, it looks like the histamine one isn't covered by your insurance. And I was like, oh, okay, how much would that one cost? And she was like, oh, $260. And I said, you know what? I was already kind of hesitant about that one. It was kind of an afterthought. And I spent $700 yesterday on a test, so I think I'm just gonna hold off for now because I don't think it's as important as the ones I got today. Anyways, so I mean, and if it ends up being important, then I'll come back. But I'm gonna go ahead and end today's vlog here. So much health stuff. Thanks for coming on this health journey with me. I know it's been a lot, but I really feel like we're on the right path, learning about some food allergies that I have that I didn't know I had, and possibly being diagnosed with a syndrome that would affect a whole nother syndrome that would explain all of this, including having increased allergies to things, which would be so awesome just to know that there's a name for it and that I'm not crazy, and that with age, I mean, all it basically is taking different medications like a stronger antihistamine or other things very similar to keep it all under control. And if I do have EDS, I'm just not supposed to like lift weights or things I hate anyways, so perfect. I actually had, when I do Orange Theory, I have to not do a lot of the weight work anyways because my shoulders slip when I try it. So, so now I just have a great excuse. Love that. Okay, I love y'all so much. Thank you for being such great, caring friends. I really appreciate you, and I am so glad to feel like we have answers. I hope you have the best rest of your day, and I will see you in a video very soon. Whatever the next time is that I see the doctor, I'll update you about these blood tests. I love you. Bye.